Hello, fire signs. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week of June 27th through July 3rd. So if this has run across your feed, then it is meant for you if it resonates, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start with Aries. And you had a lot of cards just like flying out, so let's go ahead and get started. Your oracle message for the week and spiritual message is journey and reach higher. And this is a pretty common theme throughout the whole reading. And I really felt like what was coming through for you is that you are simply unwilling to give any of your energy to anything that just does not serve you throughout this week. Like that is just, it's like you're drawing the line, you know, and that's just a consistent theme that I'm seeing here for you. Okay, so your overall message is the King of Swords. Then you have the Temperance card and the Sun, and you have the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But let me tell you, whenever this King of Swords came out, the Eight of Swords was on the bottom of the deck, and what came to mind was you are releasing yourself. You know, you're not going to stay there. You know, it's like you've made that decision this week where you're like, you know what, I'm taking control. I don't want to be in that energy. I'm setting myself free, you know, and that's where you're at. And it's like you just want this peace. You want serenity, you know. It's like you want to feel like you are your own freaking sanctuary this week, you know, and you want to go towards the things that light you up inside, and you do not want to invest any of your time and anything that is not aligning with that. Like you are over here reaching higher because you know that whatever junk is just not, it is not aligning with your happiness, isn't for you. You know, that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay. And you're walking away. You're like, I'm ready to go put my effort somewhere else. You know, that's what I see. So for your career message, you have the Sun card again. It's pretty consistent. It's like you just, you know that you want to feel joy from the inside out right now. And like I said, you're just unwilling. Like if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's pretty much where you're at. So then you also had the Ten of Swords, and so I clarified to see what that was. You had the Devil card, you had the Four of Pentacles, and the Star card. See what I mean? It's like this Ten of Swords is this devil energy. You're like, nah, I don't want it unless it's this Sun. And so this isn't your job, you know. It's like if you feel like you're in a toxic situation, like you work with people who are catty, or you work with people who, you know, are just, they're jealous and conniving, and there's just a lot of toxicity in the workplace, or, you know, or you just feel like your boss just treats you very horribly, that kind of thing. You're just not about it. You know, that's what I'm seeing for you, and you're ready to put it behind you. But I feel like you hung on to it for so long because you felt like you had to. You know, you felt like you needed it for financial reasons. But I feel like with these energies here, you're like, you know what? There's got to be something better for me, you know, something that actually makes me feel good. You know, it's like I'm getting the energy that I would rather go be a cashier at McDonald's and be happy about my life than work at this job another minute. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting. So, and so I feel like once you have that realization that it's time to close out this cycle with the situation that you're in, then you're walking away, and you're going to do it real quick, and things are going to start moving very, very quickly for you. And because you're leaving the burdens behind, you're done with them. And, you know, the universe listens to you when you start to align with this healing, happy, joyful energy. And this is what you're attracting. Okay. So, your love reading. So your first card out was the Temperance. See how it's consistent energy? I feel like with this, you had the King of Swords again. Oh, I just dropped the King of Swords. Well, you have the King of Swords again. I'm kind of high up. So, and basically, I'll just use this one. So basically, I mean, I feel like obviously there's a situation here with this Five of Swords. There's some miscommunication. Tower card, you know, something has gone down here with somebody where things just aren't lining up, you know, things are just not feeling stable, you're not feeling the joy in this situation, and you're like, listen, buddy, like, I'm ready for a new beginning in my life where I feel like I just have rainbows, or, you know, like rainbows shooting out my eyes, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, you're ready for the real deal in your life. Now, whether or not that's like commitment for you, or if you're just ready for people who are loyal and stable and consistent, you know, that's going to be different for everybody. But I feel like, you know, you knew that you have, or you know that you have to make a really big decision in order for you to achieve your own personal peace regarding somebody this week, because you know what you want. And I feel like this also, I felt the energy that it's like you are releasing this to welcome this, you know, to welcome somebody new coming in the picture. Okay. So, I actually want to get clarification if I have time. I'm running out. Tell me more about this Ace of, oh my gosh, cards everywhere. Nine of Wands. Oh, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about that Nine of Wands. All these cards want to talk so much. Yeah, the person that you're dealing with, there's too much pride, there's too much confusion, there's not enough honesty. It's stuff, you know, it's like you've been looking at the situation through rose tinted glasses, and now you're needing to step into the Queen of Wands energy. You know, this keeps coming out for people. It's like it's time for you to be like, you know what? I need to take control of the situation, you know, and step into my personal power, because I'm ready to attract my King of Pentacles and my Ace of Pentacles, and this ain't it. Okay, so what your subconscious wants you to know is the Queen of Swords. You know when it's time to cut things out. You know when it's time to make the difficult decisions, you know, for your own peace and your own happiness. And you know when somebody just isn't given enough. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel like, and the Death at the bottom of the deck, you know when it's time to go. Okay, and so that's what I'm seeing for you. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It just keeps reiterating. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Leo next. Okay, Leo, let's go ahead and get into your message. So, okay, your oracle message for the week, you got Awakening and Morning Dew Girl. You also had You Are Not Alone at the bottom of the deck, and I felt like this is really important because of this awakening. I feel like awakening has come out for Leo recently as well. But anyway, so Morning Dew Girl is about, you know, appreciating the little things in life. And I really feel like through this awakening process that you're going through, it's like you're just really needing to kind of like step out and, you know, just take some time, go on a walk in the morning, and just find the little things that really just make you happy, and recognize that, you know, even in those moments where you feel super, super alone, you're not really, you know. I mean, pay attention to the squirrels and the lizards and things like that around you, and just recognize that you're really not alone. Okay, so that message is for somebody. Okay, so your overall message for the week, you have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. Listen, honey, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that this is uncomfortable energy. But what I got from this is that you're on the other side of it, okay? And the reason why I feel this way is because of the Knight of Cups, okay? So I feel like it's gonna be like, just because they came out upright, like there's still like a tinge of the feeling there, but it's like you're doing the healing work that you need to do. Like, you're giving yourself the love that you need to give yourself, so that you can really come out of that. Because the way that I'm seeing them on my table, it's like you're coming out of that energy, you know? It's like you felt betrayed by somebody, or you felt unwanted even, or, you know, you just felt really heartbroken, okay? But you're coming out of that, and like you're moving towards this energy of the Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're on a healing journey right now, and through your healing journey, it's allowing you to step into this energy of, being ready, for it could be a committed partnership with this Four of Wands and this King of Pentacles. It could also be, really just stabilizing in your own life, in your own home life, your career, and just getting everything together in your personal life, because I feel like you may have struggled here recently, and now it's like, you're moving in the direction where things are really starting to work out for you. Okay, so your career message, you have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Wands in reverse. This is the I'm not taking any BS, kind of energy, like, you're kind of like on the other side of that too. This Magician card, and then you have the Strength card and the Ten of Pentacles. I definitely feel like with this Five of Wands in reverse, you could have some, troubles in the workplace, that kind of thing, some competition even, like if you're going for, the same job as, several people. But look, you come out shining in your own reading as the Strength card, you know what I mean? And so it's like you're really bossing up in your own energy, and you've got this Ten of Pentacles on your mind, and you're manifesting that, and it's like, I'm not backing down, okay? Like, I know my power, and I'm gonna step into it, and that's just that. And that's the energy that I see for you in this week. And I feel like it's like this aha moment about that comes to you, and you're realizing, you're like, wait a second, I manifest my own destiny, and I know where my power is. It's right here. And it's that energy, okay? So for love and relationships, you have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And I was like, interesting, right? Because this Nine of Swords is between these energies of like new beginnings, new love, new offering kind of energy, right? And I was like, well, that's interesting, because you also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And I was like, well, what's going on? So then I clarified that Nine of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands. I feel like you've been really just focusing, number one, like I've been saying, on your own healing and kind of getting yourself back together after this heartache that I see right here. But additionally, I feel like, you've been kind of sitting back, knowing what you want to do, knowing what you want, because you also have the Three of Wands. It's like you're sitting back knowing what you want. But I feel like with this Nine of Cups, it's like you're manifesting it, or it's like you're even wanting it to come to you, like with that whole ships coming in, like you're wanting it to come to you. But then you come out in your own reading as the King of Wands, which I see as Leo energy, but that's me. And so the King of Wands. And so, I mean, I just feel like this is kind of telling you, again, it's like you're needing to like kind of step into your power and go for it. And that was at the, also like you had this card too, it says you are fierce. Like you're needing to recognize your own power that you have, and don't second guess yourself, like really step into that, okay? So your subconscious wants you to know Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, okay? I feel like this is about you understanding your own heart, is what I see. Like this is really about, you taking an honest look at your own heart, and, you knowing what you want, what you need, what you desire, what you would like to have, like how you would like to approach situations, how you would like to be treated, and therefore how you would like to treat other people, that kind of thing. Because that Queen of Cups, that's the energy of like treat others how you would like to be treated kind of energy, you know what I mean? And I feel like with this Page of Pentacles, this is like a card of, the student, and it's like you're really, you're kind of like stepping out into the world and you're learning these things, right? And I feel like it's like you're kind of gathering that information right now, and you're trying to understand that about yourself. And then you have the Hierophant. And so I see this as like you understanding your own value system, your own, like, what works for you. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm seeing. So that's what your subconscious wants you to know. Okay, so I'm going to do Sagittarius next. Okay, Sagittarius, let's go ahead and get started. So, okay, your oracle message for the week is my home is my castle and just ride. And so I love this for you because this is telling you that like you do not have to look anywhere else, okay? Like because your happiness is right the hell here. And just ride, it says at least I'm on a path. And I feel like this is saying that you have people like in your life who maybe sort of like lost, and not really sure what they want to do with their life, and you're like, well, at least I know, and you have like this really strong energy, and it's coming out all throughout your reading, and it's like what you want, and you have this this motivation and this drive, and it's like they're kind of serving as this blockage, and I feel like you're starting to realize that you're like, well, it's either you need to get with the program or you need to get out of the way. That's what I'm seeing for you. So your first card out is the Emperor card. And then you also have the Strength card. And I feel like when you're moving forward, this Eight of Wands, I feel like you're kind of moving forward from a situation. It takes a lot of strength, because you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and it's like you know that you need to let go. And I feel like this is letting go of the outcome of a situation. I don't feel like you're necessarily walking away from somebody. I feel like you're moving forward from somebody because you know that you have like a future in mind for yourself. Like you have goals, you have aspirations, and I'm just getting the message that they either need to get with the program or they need to get out of the way, and that's just it for you. And so you've just released the attachment to the outcome with this person or people, okay? That's what I'm seeing. So your career message, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Emperor again, you have the High Priestess. Oh my gosh, you have such great energy. You have the Six of Wands. I'm going to stop there for now, and I'm going to go into the other ones in a minute. So, like I was saying, you have this like boss kind of energy. This can definitely be about owning your own business or just elevating in your career, like really going for it, having a end game in mind and just full speed ahead. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. But with this High Priestess here, definitely could be a career, like what I do, working a psychic career or tarot or, working with energy, that kind of thing, and wanting to start your own business. But I mean, I definitely feel like it's successful for you moving forward. So you also have the Nine of Pentacles, success. Look at all these successful cards. King of Wands. And I feel like all it really takes for you with this Knight of Cups is for you to really tap into your true heart's desire. And it's like once you align your head and your heart, it's like everything starts to work out for you. You know what I mean? It's like suddenly you find that the people you need to talk to or collaborate with suddenly get put in your path, and like everything starts to really just line up for you once you align your head and your heart. Okay, so your love message, you have the Magician, you have the Moon card, High Priestess again, telling you this is some super intuitive energy. Definitely could be a witch for sure. You have the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're seriously manifesting what you want. I mean, you are working with the moon. You could be working with the moon tonight if if that's your thing. I feel like you just kind of got sick of waiting around for people to do the right thing and be loyal and treat you the way that you treat them. Temperance card underneath that. I feel like you know what you have to offer. Sagittarius is a very healing energy, and I feel like you know what you have to offer, and I just feel like intuitively, subconsciously, you know what you're giving, and so now you're manifesting that, and you're not going to sit around and wait for it anymore. But additionally, I feel like with these two cards, it's like, it's coming, babe. Okay, it's coming. Yay. So, all right. And I feel like you don't even really need to do anything but manifest with this King of Wands energy, because like it's coming to you. Okay. So, especially with the Temperance card underneath that, it's like the universe is bringing it to you. All right. So what your subconscious wants you to know is the Queen of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. You are done. You are done with people who cannot make up their mind. Okay? You're done with people who are just like, nah, I don't know. Should I do this? Should I do that? You know, it's like, figure it out, bud, right? Because it's too heartbreaking for you. You know, with this Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And it's like you just want things to be stable. You know, you want things to be secure. It's like you want to have fun, you want to go out, you want to travel, you want to do fun things, but you also want to deal with somebody who has their mind made up, and you're not constantly like, you know, like dealing with somebody who's on the fence about you. Like, you know, you want somebody who knows what the heck they want, you know, because you know what you're giving to the situation. And like I said, they either need to get with the program or they need to get out of the way. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. And yeah, bye friends.